Daily Readings and the Gospel, September 19th, 2017. 1 Timothy chapter 3 verses 1 to 13. Here is a saying that you can rely on. To want to be a presiding elder is to desire a noble task. That is why the presiding elder must have an impeccable character. Husband of one wife, he must be temperate, discreet, and courteous, hospitable and a good teacher, not a heavy drinker, nor hot-tempered, but a gentle and peaceable, not avaricious, a man who manages his own household well and brings his children up to obey him and be well behaved. How can any man who does not understand how to manage his own household take care of the church of God? He should not be a new convert, in case pride should turn his head and he incur the same condemnation as the devil. It is also necessary that he be held in good repute by outsiders, so that he never falls into disrepute and into the devil's trap. Similarly, deacons must be respectable, not double-tongued, moderate in the amount of wine they drink, and with no squalid greed for money. They must hold to the mystery of the faith with a clear conscience. They are first to be examined and admitted to serve as deacons only if there is nothing against them. Similarly, women must be respectable, not gossips, but sober and wholly reliable. Deacons must be husbands of one wife, and must be people who manage their children and households well. Those of them who carry out their duties well as deacons will earn a high standing for themselves and an authoritative voice in matters concerning faith in Christ Jesus. Responsorial Psalm. I will sing of faithful love and judgment. To you, Yahweh, will I make music. I will go forward in the path of the blameless. When will you come to me? I will live in purity of heart in my house. I will not set before my eyes anything sordid. I hate those who act crookedly. This has no attraction for me. Let the perverse of heart keep away from me. The wicked I disregard. One who secretly slanders a comrade, I reduce to silence. Haughty looks, proud heart, these I cannot abide. I look to the faithful of the land to be my companions. Only he who walks in the path of the blameless shall be my servant. Gospel, Luke chapter 7 verses 11 to 17. It happened that soon afterwards he went to a town called Nain, accompanied by his disciples and a great number of people. Now when he was near the gate of the town, there was a dead man being carried out, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow, and a considerable number of townspeople was with her. When the Lord saw her, he felt sorry for her and said to her, "Don't cry." Then he went up and touched the bier, and the bearers stood still, and he said, "Young man, I tell you, get up." And the dead man sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him to his mother. Everyone was filled with awe and glorified God, saying, "A great prophet has risen up among us. God has visited his people." Then this view of him spread throughout Judea and all over the countryside. This is the gospel of the Lord.